Losing is not an option. Dodgers, Padres, NLDS, we are finally here.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium.
Dodgers win!
This is the golden age of Dodger baseball.
Grand slam!
It's a double for Freddie.
They're going to make big signings. They're going to make impact trades. This is the most anticipated season in Dodgers history.
Dodgers have won it all in 2020.
Think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.
What is up, Dodgers Nation, and welcome to Dodgers Dugout pre-game, getting you up to Game 1 of the NLDS between the Padres and the Dodgers. It's going down at the Ravine. We got some updates before the game. News is good as far as the lineup. Freddie Freeman is in that Dodgers lineup, despite Dave Roberts telling us a couple hours before the game that there was still some doubt that he was going to be in that Dodgers lineup. Miguel Rojas dealing with that abductor. He's in the lineup as well. And let's take a look right away. I mean, let's get right into it. Let's look at this Dodgers lineup right off the bat. You got Shohei Ohtani batting leadoff, followed by Mookie Betts in right, batting in the 2-hole. And Freddie Freeman, that certainly is a storyline that you're going to want to monitor throughout this series, because Freddie Freeman is dealing with an ankle injury that typically would take 4 to 6 weeks to heal, typically would require an IL stint. Well, Freddie Freeman, of course, he's going to give it a go. He's a gamer. This team needs him, and he's in the lineup batting third and at first base. So we know that Freddie can get the hits. We know that he's one of the best bats in baseball still, but we'll see how does that impact him defensively. If you have a bunt, if you have to have him come chase and charge in or use his lateral quickness or try to stretch for a play, how does it impact him defensively? We'll have to look at that. And also as a base runner getting out of the box. But then behind Freddie Freeman, you have Teoscar Hernandez. Fantastic season. Fantastic one-year contract for the Dodgers. He's been great. He's in left, most home runs for an outfielder this season, 33 bombs for Teo. And then Max Muncy at third. He's batting fifth. Will Smith, I'm behind the dish tonight, batting sixth in the catcher spot. And then seventh, you got Gavin Lux at second. And then Tommy Edman in center. So this is, I think, an X factor. I think Tommy Edman won his ability to solidify the Dodgers defense in center field, where for long stretches this season, they were one of the worst defensive center field groups with Andy Pages in baseball. He serves that up and also gives you the potential for an above-average bat, someone who could run the bases. He's a switch hitter. And then you got Miguel Rojas batting ninth. So that is your Dodgers lineup for Game 1 of the NLDS. And look, the beauty of this all, as far as the roster, as far as the lineup, there's really no surprises. Really no surprises when you look at it. I mean, we'll talk about the roster in a second and the update on Joe Kelly and Clayton Kershaw, but really no surprises. I mean, the biggest surprise today would have been if Freddie Freeman was going to miss any time, if Freddie Freeman was not going to be in that lineup. But Freddie Freeman certainly is in the lineup. Now, as far as the Padres side, you got Arias. He's their DH. He's leadoff. Then you got Fernando Tatis Jr. batting second, Profar batting third, Machado in the cleanup spot, followed by Jackson Merrill batting fifth in center, the fantastic standout rookie for the San Diego Padres. And then at short, you got Xander Bogaerts. Right behind him, Batting 8th is Jake Cronenworth at 2nd, then Solano at 1st. So a potent lineup for this team. Actually, Solano batting 8th, and then Hagioshika, he's batting 9th and at the catcher spot. So definitely a potent lineup, a lineup that they strike out the least amount in Major League Baseball, a strikeout rate around 17%. You have 4 guys that qualified that have hit over 275 this season. Only team in baseball that does that. So this is a team that puts the ball in play. The defense for the Dodgers is going to be tested, but that's a lineup that can definitely put up runs and make it very interesting and put a lot of pressure and stress on this Dodgers pitching staff. But the good thing is Miguel Rojas is back at shortstop. He's batting 9th. He's been dealing with leg issues for the last couple months. He's been dealing with an abductor injury. He left the game on September 25th with that abductor tear. He did get that cortisone shot. It was successful, and he does feel good heading into this series. And Dave Roberts said before the game that he looks to be at least playing like he's close to 100%. And you look at the situation with Freddie Freeman, that's the biggest concern. I mean, he's gotten a lot of treatment over the last couple of days, spent a lot of time in the training room, and the good thing is the swelling has reduced significantly, but that is going to be outside of Shohei Ohtani, who this is like LeBron James's first playoff game, right? This is like that as far as the magnitude, as far as Shohei's first postseason game. Outside of Shohei Ohtani's first postseason at bat, Freddie Freeman's ankle definitely takes all the attention. But let me know down below in the comment section. 1, where are you representing Dodgers Nation from? Give me your series prediction. I'm going to throw my series prediction in a little bit. You got Dodgers in 3, Dodgers in 4, Dodgers in 5. Do you have the Dodgers losing this series? Who is going to be the MVP for the Dodgers this series? And also, I want to know, who's your pick to click? Who's going deep for your Dodgers in Game 1? I'm just going to say it right now. It's Shohei. Shohei's been waiting for this for his whole life. When he was in high school, he wrote down that he wanted to win a World Series by the time he was 26. Well, he's well past 26 at this point, okay? And he definitely knows he needs to win that World Series. He is starting for a home run. I got Shohei Ohtani going deep tonight. Give me Shohei. Give me a show bomb tonight. And who else is going deep tonight? I'll give you another one later. But give me your predictions. Give me a hot take, any bold takes. We got It's Showtime from BDG. I love you, D-Mac. Love you right back at you. Give you a Dodger Dog, Alexander. Woohoo, LFG, time to put up or shut up. My nerves are shot, but I have a good feeling. That's from Carol_S. Kelly Oshiro, I'm at Dodger Stadium, and even with my ear pods, it's too loud to hear you. Just wanted to say, go Dodgers. You got this. Hey, represent Kelly Oshiro at Dodger Stadium tonight. Swelling Sausage, D-Mac. Wow, that's crazy. What's up, my man? Hey, we're back in the mix, baby, and we're feeling great, especially talking Dodger baseball with you guys. Rosemary Rodriguez says, why is Grove here? So, yeah, as far as the roster is concerned, kind of break that down really quick for you guys. Dodgers going with 13 position players, 13 pitchers. Starting pitchers, you got 4. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jack Flaherty, Walker Buehler, Landon Knack. Then you got 7 relievers. Michael Kopech, Blake Trinan, Evan Phillips, Daniel Hudson, Ryan Brazier, Edgardo Henriquez, and Michael Grove. By the way, if you've been watching this show all season long, never forget the first Dodgers podcast that suggested the idea of Edgardo Henriquez making it. When Casey Porter was on the show, he comes on, we talk about it, and he ends up being on this playoff postseason roster. So I hope he has all the success, and this is someone who we'll see. I mean, he could pump 100. He's nasty. There's not a familiarity with him, so he's going to have an advantage from that standpoint. But then you got Michael Grove. So Michael Grove is the one that some people were calling it a question. Well, Honeywell can't pitch until later in the week, and Joe Kelly was left off the roster because he's dealing with a little bit of an injury at the moment that he suffered when he was throwing a changeup in his last bullpen session. So Dave told us before the game that Joe Kelly is not going to be available for this series, and most likely he's not going to be available for the NLCS. So the soonest they're going to be able to see Joe Kelly will be in the World Series, if that. So Michael Grove, look, I mean, this season, a 5.12 ERA, expected ERA not bad, a 3.62 expected ERA, and 51 innings of work. And look, the good thing about him, 14 of his 39 appearances this year, he's recorded at least 5 outs. And he's gone over 3 innings twice. So the reason why Michael Grove is on this playoff roster, I'll answer it very succinctly, is because if you need a guy in a mop-up situation or that provides you some length versatility, he certainly can provide that. If the Dodgers are in a tight one, they're not going to the phone to get Michael Grove into this game, okay? That's not what's in play right here. It's due to the fact that you have injuries. Brusdar Graterol, he's out. Joe Kelly, he's out. Honeywell, not an option. Tony Gonsolin, still 13 months removed from Tommy John surgery. That wasn't going to happen. So, I mean, that's definitely why he's on this roster, and I don't think it's going to decide whether or not the Dodgers will win this series. Michael Grove on this postseason roster ultimately won't decide this series, because if that's the case, then that means that Andrew Friedman and company failed miserably this offseason, and we know they did not. But really what you should be excited about, what makes me want to run through a freaking big wall of bricks, is the inclusion of Henriquez. And the fact that he had this meteoric rise. I mean, this is something special. I mean, the fact is, he is the least experienced Dodgers pitcher to be on the postseason roster since Ed Albosta in 1941, who had started just 2 games and went just 13 innings before making the Brooklyn Dodgers World Series roster. This is someone who, no experience, right to the show, and he could get an opportunity to have an impact on this team. It just goes to show, when your stuff is that good, you are going to get a look. And Henriquez, his stuff is that good. If you look at the numbers this season, I mean, he's topped out at 103.8 miles per hour. That was the second fastest fastball as far as velo in minor league baseball in 2024. Okay, we're talking about someone who has special stuff, and he started the season at Low A Rancho Cucamonga. He went through all 4 minor league levels before making the Dodgers postseason roster. I was talking to Henriquez a couple weeks ago, and this is a guy who he has this sense of, look, I know I'm great, and nothing's going to scare me because my stuff is that good. He has this confidence in his ability, and that's why he's getting this opportunity. He's allowed to run in 3.5 innings of work with 5 strikeouts in the 14 batters that he's gone up against, and he's even had a save. So he even recorded his first save. So that, to me, is what excites me. Other thing that excites me, too, is a rookie that's had impact this entire season. That's Andy Pages. Andy Pages, we told you a couple of months ago, really, that when he was getting his opportunity, as long as he didn't mess things up, they like him as a potential bat off the bench, as a right-handed bat that can go up there and do damage. And despite some of his struggles in his lowest points this season, he was still able to have a ton of success against southpaws. So he still continued to rake against lefties even when he was struggling. And you look at how he finished this season. Last couple months of the year, a lot of people don't realize this. Andy Pages, last 2 months of the season, he was 49% above league average offensively. He hit .276 and slugged .553. And I do like him as an option to come off the bench. If you want to move things around, like I said, you can put him in right, put Mookie at second. You can have him as an outfielder too. And look, the truth is, with all the lefties on the Padres, not as just their relievers, you just didn't need Kevin Kiermaier there in center field because you have Tommy Edman, who's already excellent defensively, and you just don't need that bat off the bench because he's a sub-200 hitter. So no surprises as far as the roster goes, as far as the lineup goes. I'm just ready to get this thing going. I'm ready to just slay this Padres dragon. I'm so tired of little brother and this Padres organization, their fans thinking that they're anywhere near the Dodgers as far as a franchise. Look, I mean, but to me, look, LA, San Diego, Dodgers, better franchise, better hats, better colors, better stadium, better fans. Look, dare I say better Mexican food. I'm saying it right now. LA has better Mexican food than San Diego. Write it down. Take a picture. Quote me on it. Clip me. I'm saying it, okay? And this is the opportunity to throw a big-time first punch in Game 1. Don't give me Dodgers postseason games in the past. You guys know what I'm talking about, where it comes out, there's a lot of energy, you see the Dodgers flag swirling, everyone's hype, it's let's go Dodgers, dun, 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 dun. And then the other team scores first. And then what happens? Everyone's sitting on their hands. It sounds like a library. Everyone's quiet, the nervous energy, the nervous tension. And then all of a sudden the game's going fast and it's flying by. And all of a sudden the Dodgers lose a game that they shouldn't. No. Take initiative and set the tone early. Failure is not an option, okay? I'm not saying the Dodgers being the Padres is a matter of life and death. I'm saying it's more important than that, okay? You cannot, under any circumstances, lose to a Padres team 2 of the last 3 seasons. With the last time you lost to them, it was when you set a franchise record with 111 wins. And this time you lose to them after finishing with the best record in baseball and signing the best player in baseball in Shohei Ohtani. No, losing is not an option. Get ready for a street fight. Get ready to get down and dirty, okay? I want to see the nasty Dodgers. I want to see the mean Dodgers. I don't want to see cuts of the Dodgers dugout and everyone's deer in the headlights, and then they cut to the Padres dugout and they're dancing like it's Mardi Gras and they're partying. No, I don't want to see that. This has to be the start of a new chapter of Dodger baseball. And they have an opportunity to do that tonight. So we got Padres in 5 from Rob Bart. Okay, that's a good one. We got Dodgers sweep win. You got the sweep Diego. Wait, no, Bonda. Yeah, Bonda, he was still coming back off of the hairline fracture of his left hand, so he wasn't going to be an option. We got to Robleski, should have been picked over Grove. Yeah, that's the one that you could look at, but the truth is, with Robleski, I mean, Robleski, he was optioned on September 29th, and Ben Conspiracy, another guy you could have considered as well. But the truth of the matter is Grove's expected stuff. He knows how to come out of the bullpen as well, and he just kind of ahead of him on the pecking order. And like I said, we can bellyache over Michael Grove, but the truth is, if Michael Grove is deciding the series for you, well, you're already in a bad spot. El Avundo says, D-Mac, Muncy, and Betts are going deep. I'll give you a comment of the show for that. Grove Tani from Jose Aguirre. I'm going to give you a bruh for that. We got 1 inning. Dodgers are up 3-0. In Yamamoto, we trust. Yes, this is all about Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is built for these moments. Just because he's a rookie by Major League Baseball standards doesn't mean he should be viewed as this rookie. I mean, last year in the Japan series, he threw 138 pitches in Game 6 to force a Game 7. He's a dog. He likes the bright lights. That has been his reputation. I remember in Korea asking Yoshinobu Yamamoto about wanting to pitch under the bright lights in the big stage. And he said, yeah, that's what I do, right? That's where I'm best, right? And that's something that's wired into his mind. And you combine that with the fact that it's Shohei Ohtani. And Shohei Ohtani is a man that's got something to prove too. And the good thing about Shohei is Shohei, against the Padres this season, 55 plate appearances against San Diego, 12 games against the Padres. He's slashed 326, 400, 522. He's hit a home run and has 7 RBIs. So Shohei is in a really interesting position, too, because he's going to face the guy that he modeled his game after potentially this series in Yu Darvish. And Yu Darvish, Shohei Ohtani, lots of Japanese connections in this one. But I think the key for Yoshinobu Yamamoto is really establishing the strike zone and finding a way to not nibble on the edges. Because if you do not, the thing about Yoshinobu Yamamoto is if he's not landing his fastball, as nasty as his curveball is, as nasty as his splitter is, if they're not going to offer at that, they're just going to spit on it, and they're going to wait for him to throw a fastball in the zone, and they're going to tee off on him. So the key for him is to throw strikes, command the fastball, especially on the edges, but you can't have those non-competitive pitches and fall behind the count, and then you're begging them to offer at that splitter out of the zone, right? You need to get yourself at advantageous counts, and when we see Yoshinobu Yamamoto at his best, that is when he's having a lot of success. And I think for me, with Yama, he's built for this. He truly is. And we got Padres yellow going to mash on the blue. D-Mac triggered my abandonment issues. Welcome back, D-Mac. What up, NorCal Eddie? By the way, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the #1 Dodgers YouTube channel, the #1 Dodgers post-game show as well. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Also, comment giveaway down below so you're eligible for our next giveaway. And make sure you join us minutes, seconds following the Dodgers tonight. I'm in the studio tonight so we can get right in on the action because it's going to be massive tonight. Win or lose, it's going to be a humongous show here on the Dodgers Nation post-game show. Where the mods at, I don't know, but the trolls are in. I see you guys. Hey, it's going to be a party tonight. Should we have a block party, though? That's the question here. Sorry, everyone. I guess I'm triggering. Only thing Mickey Mouse. Okay, we got they not like us. I like that. Los Angeles, better weather. Tatis is your daddy. You talking about Fernando Tatis? Are you talking about Mr. Ringworm? Are you talking about the dude who his power numbers haven't been the same? We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what happens this series. A lot of talk. Ron Fig, welcome back, D-Mac. You're the man. Hope you're back, Yanni Heels. I wasn't quite that, but I thank you for your words. I can relate to back problems. Let's effing go, Dodgers. Beat the Padres. Yes. Myers Giants. D-Mac, you are delusional. We do not have better stadium than Petco or better Mexican food. Come on. You just know tortas. I respect that. I'll give myself a brother. Carol, Padres fans talking trash about Dodgers Stadium. They wish their stadium had so much history. Keep hating. Yeah, you know what? You know what their stadium doesn't have? It doesn't have 7 World Series titles, okay? It doesn't have the history. It doesn't have... And honestly, that's our beach house. So you're talking about our stadium down at Petco Park is a beautiful place. I'm not hating on Petco Park. It's a great stadium, but still. Dodger Stadium, the aura, as they say, and the history and the players that have played there, I think, take Dodger Stadium to a whole nother level. And also, too, you just look at the sheer attendance. I mean, 56,000 strong, more people in it. Makes it louder. Keith Potter to T's party with Diddy. You need a bruh for that one. We got Let's Go D-Mac. Love you, my brother. What's up, Courtney? What's up, Jose? What's up, Gary Glenn? All right, give me your cult shots, guys. Who's going deep tonight in Dodgers and how many games? Isaac, Dodgers and 4 D-Mac. We got Mike Hibdon says, what lefties do we have? So we just broke down the roster. If you want to do it again, we can absolutely do it again. And you kind of look at that's definitely an area that they have the advantage in as far as having left-handed pitchers. And the Tanner Scotts of the world, the Morhones of the world that can match up with Shohei Ohtani late in games. And certainly Mike Schultz said that they feel good about their matchup there. But really, I mean, look at this team. You got a ton of people that you really are hoping can go out and Anthony Bonda, and you got Alex Vesia. So, I mean, there you go. You got the lefties right there. So you're not too concerned about that. And really outside of and Bonda's earned his spot. Bonda has earned his spot. And the question is the usage that he's going to have. But Tatis can't be a daddy unless he wins it all. We got Bonda. We got I'm so excited. We got Oh, I thought someone said that he wasn't. You know, I was trying to refer to someone why he wasn't ahead of that. But yeah. So Anthony Bonda, Alex Vesia, those are your lefties, and then you got 7 righties in Kopech, Treinen, Evan Phillips, Daniel Hudson, Ryan Brazier, Edgardo Henriquez, and Michael Grove. And look, the thing about Anthony Bonda is he is someone who throws 97, got a back foot slider, and he's been good against righties and lefties. So the Dodgers don't necessarily view Bonda as some guy that you say, okay, he's a lefty-lefty matchup type of guy. They view him as someone that in a certain situation, in a high-leverage moment, if the matchup presents itself, he can go out there and execute and have good results. So, yes, favorably, there are situations where you're going to put him in, but still, he certainly deserved the spot. We got Hot Watch Padres, got 1,000 bottles. Okay, guys going heavy on the Diddy stuff. Just minutes away, guys. We're closing in on Dodgers-Padres Game 1. Shuey if we win. How about Shuey if we walk-off win? We got a $50 super chat from Victor Banos. I know it's time to put work our Christmas presents. Ohtani, Yamamoto, Teoscar. Let's go Dodgers. And finish the fight. D-Mac locking in. Torta will pinch it. Yeah, we got D-Mac locking. We need you to sub in. Let's see what we got here. Petco is beautiful, but Chavez Ravine is historic and beautiful. 12 minutes. Why is Tatis always fast at the plate? Yeah, another thing, too, guys. Clayton Kershaw is done for the season. And I kind of hinted at this. I was trying to tell you guys this a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's been kind of known in the sense that it was unlikely that he was going to come back. He ended up getting another MRI on the toe, and no, I don't want to say October or it's Tober. Don't comment those down below. But yeah, I mean, it was never going to happen just because he probably needs surgery, and then next year you're probably going to have the farewell tour for Clayton Kershaw. So yeah, they're definitely going to discuss that in the offseason. I expect him to be back. He has a player option for 2025. He can get that 3,000th strikeout. He can hopefully compete for a World Series title, but he will not be a part of this mix. Dave Roberts said before the game they're closing the door on Clayton Kershaw for this season. But, yeah, the depth is an issue. Buehler and Knack are going to be huge if this team's going to go on a run. They're going to need Buehler and Knack to step up in a big way. We got Ohtani and Freddie going deep. J.D. Martinez with a big hit today. Keith Potter still got Ohtani with 3 nukes tonight. D-Mac, am I echoing a little bit? Oh, man. Let's see. Hello. Oh, man. Am I echoing? All right. Let's make sure I'm fix that. Here we go. 1 second, guys. Shouldn't be doing that. Let me know if I am. But we're going to be back all ready to roll right after the game, guys. So I got Dodgers. Man, this one's tough. Give me your picks, guys. Give me your picks down below. Dodgers in 3, Dodgers in 4, Dodgers in 5. Are the Dodgers losing this? 10 minutes till first pitch from Rosemary Rodriguez. Get the food ready. Get the beers ready. If you're at Dodger Stadium, get the Dodger dogs ready. This is it. This is a defining series for this organization. If the Dodgers lose this series, they're going to have to do some reconsidering with how they evaluate players and how they go about their business. Ron Fig has Dodgers in 5, 6-3 Dodgers tonight. Dodgers in 5, Dodgers in 5, LA in 4, Doyers in 3, Dodgers 6-4. Could be kind of slow bats coming out of the break. I'm going to say, let's go Dodgers 5-4 tonight. Dodgers 5-4 tonight. And the Dodgers are sweeping this. No, I can't go with sweep. It's impossible. This Padres team, they're so hot right now. Let's go. Look, let's go Dodgers in 4. Dodgers in 4. Dodgers win tonight 5-4. IB Strogan says Dodgers sweep. Dodgers sweep. Padres fans have wet dreams of Dodger dogs slapping. Okay, man. 7-3 Dodgers. Marcos. Mookie's in a slump. We got to get the tortas and beers ready. If Dodgers lose this series, Roberts definitely has to go. 7-3, Dodgers sweep. 7-3 from Mike Halden. Craig Osterberg, 9-2. What's up, Austin Brubaker, my man? How you doing, my guy? Thank you so much for checking in and rocking with us. And give me your prediction, man. Who you got in this series? How many games? Who's your player of the series? Dodgers in 5 from J. Rom. Dodgers in 3. And by the way, guys, join us for the #1 Dodgers post-game show after tonight's Dodgers-Padres Game 1. Remember, failure is not an option. Failure is not an option for LA. But that's going to do it, guys. Quick little pregame show. You got the roster breakdown, the lineup, little injury news. But it's time. It's time for Dodger baseball. And I'll see you guys after the game. My name is Doug McKain. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMAG_LA. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Remember, nothing brings us together